So the idea of Hytale being pay-to-play or free-to-play has been discussed and argued on ever since the trailer dropped in late 2018. For a while the conversations have died down, but ever since the acquisition of Riot Games, the heated debate between pay-to-play and free-to-play has resurfaced. I really want to make a video covering the good and the bad of both pay-to-play and free-to-play in Hytale, which hopefully opens the eyes of people who are 100% for each topic. If you are new here and want to see more Hytale content like this, hit that like button and subscribe as I upload 2 Hytale videos a week. Also, I just released a second channel where I post all non-Hytale related content, so go on and subscribe to there if you want. Link to that will be in the description. And with all that being said, guys, enjoy the video. So, as I said before, this video is going to be going over the good and the bad of pay-to-play and free-to-play for Hytale. To start, I would like to say, at the time of recording, the Hytale team has not announced anything, whether the game will be pay-to-play or free-to-play yet, so this is all pretty much speculation on what we can assume it'll be like if the game was pay-to-play or free-to-play. Okay, so with that being clear, let's talk about the benefits of pay-to-play and free-to-play. And lastly, on my community tab, I asked you guys to share your opinions on free-to-play and pay-to-play, so I'll share some of those in the video too. We're going to start off with the benefits to free-to-play. There are many benefits to free-to-play, but the main benefit of free-to-play is that anyone who has a computer can create an account and download Hytale for free. This will make the game super obtainable for people who aren't as secure financially, and they can pretty much play the game because it doesn't cost anything. This will also make the game easy for kids to play because they won't have to ask their parents for the money to pay for the game if they don't want to pay for it for themselves. A good example of a good free-to-play game, well, I wouldn't say good, but a good example of free-to-play game that has a lot of success is Fortnite and Valorant. Both of these two games are free-to-play and are absolutely huge. I'd say Valorant's he's really big, but Fortnite, we all know how big Fortnite is, so right now. And a huge reason that these games are as big as they are is because they're free-to-play. Literally anyone can pick up this game. And another big reason having a lot of people on the game is that you'll get a bunch of free advertisements. I assume that Fortnite got huge because pretty much everyone played the game and everyone started making videos on the game, which got more and more people to play the game because it's free, anyone can pick it up. So if you have a bunch of people playing the game, and there will be a select few who decide to record the game and publish it and put it onto YouTube or Twitch or something or any other streaming service. So if the game is free, it'll get a bunch more people playing and it'll be absolutely perfect for the game. Free advertisement is perfect, and like I said in my last video, the content creation thing, if they have a good content creation program, then this game will be absolutely huge. Those are the only two real big benefits I see from free-to-play. Free-to-play is not really my favorite type of model, but it works in some cases. There's also a lot of non-benefits, I don't know, I'm just gonna call them bad things about free-to-play, and one of them is that if the game is free-to-play, the Hypixel or Hytale team will have to find another way to make money, and that's where microtransactions can come in. And everybody is scared that there's going to be microtransactions in Hytale, but I really don't think there will be. Maybe for the multiplayer side, for cosmetics, yes, but for the storyline and the lore, single-player, multiplayer mode on the lore aspect of the game, the adventure mode, I don't think there's going to be microtransactions. I really don't see why they make microtransactions for a lore. What's the point? You pay $10 to unlock a biome? That's stupid. They would never do that. Yeah, so the microtransactions could be a really bad thing, but if there's only microtransactions for cosmetics, then I think Hytale will actually do really well, because personally, you don't have to pay to buy the cosmetics. It's pay to look cool, it's not pay to win. If it's pay to win, then yeah, that's stupid, nobody wants that. But if it's pay to look cool, then I don't see a problem with that. It's like how Brawl Stars does it. It's a game I play a lot on mobile. You don't need to pay a single dime for the game, and you can still get pretty good stuff. Obviously, if you buy gems, which cost money, or sometimes you get them free out of boxes, but the more you buy gems, then you can use the gems to buy cool skins, which make your brawlers look cooler. So I think maybe pay to look cool would be better, but microtransactions, probably not the best thing that Hytale should have in, if you have to pay to unlock the multiplayer mode for, servers and all that, I think that'll just kill the game, so I don't think they would do that. Hypixel, as we know, as in the Minecraft server, the whole entire server is free to play, and pretty much every single game they have is free to play. Obviously, if you buy boosters and ranks on the server, then you have an easier time leveling up in all those games and getting better rewards. So if they do that model, that'll be fine. If Hytale team literally uses the same rank system that they have in Minecraft on their server, then I don't see a problem with that. Like, they have boosters, cosmetics, and all that, so I don't think any of those have to change comparing to where they are in Minecraft. They're doing fine in Minecraft, so I don't think they'll do any worse in Hytale. Another big reason why people don't want free-to-play is because they think that Hytale, like, for all this development, they just deserve the money. Which, yes, is true, but also, they're getting financial backing from Riot Games, so I don't really think they need the money. It would be great, obviously, for further development in the game, but I don't think they straight up just need the money to, like, say, thank you guys for making such an amazing game. We can do that ourselves by maybe just buying in-game ranks and all that, showing our support. Who knows, maybe they'll even open up a donation thing for us to donate, but I doubt that'll happen. There was one more bad thing that I like to say about free-to-play, and is that if everybody and literally anybody can make an account, there's going to be a lot of cheaters in-game. And this could be a huge problem for Hypixel, or Hytale, sorry. And because, as we know, the Hypixel Minecraft server is pretty much free-to-play. And pretty much most of the games, I think besides UHC, or maybe, I don't know about Skyblock, but you have to be level 1 pretty much to play any single game. And in those games, there are a ton of cheaters. So, one bad thing about free-to-play is that if you get banned, you can just instantly create a new account, start hacking again, and then go back on. But if they have a good anti-cheat system, which I really hope they do because we know how bad Watchdog is, I really hope that there will be less cheaters in the game. Now we're going to move on to the benefits and non-benefits of pay-to-play. So, one of the benefits to pay-to-play is that there will be less hackers, but it could potentially not be the case. Maybe in the beginning there'll be less hackers, but as we know now in Minecraft, there was millions and millions and millions of accounts who are just being maybe sold for like $10, and then people can buy like hundreds of accounts for like $10, and then just start cheating on them. So it kind of sucks, but you know, I don't know how it'll work in Hytale. It really depends on how like account verification, all that stuff works. I'm not too sure how it'll work. Also, another benefit if there is pay-to-play is that there'll be a lot of OG names out there, just, you know, not just gone after the first 10 minutes of the game releasing. We all know once like 10 minutes after the game releases in Hytale, or whoever can claim their names, we all know that people are going to be sniping every single OG name out there. We all know someone's going to try and take the name Hytale, someone's going to try and take the name Minecraft, someone's probably going to try and take the name Donald Trump, you never know. I'm trying to take the name, just kidding, I'm not going to spoil it, why would I tell you that? But I'm telling you, if it is pay to play, then there will be a certain, I don't know, some people who created millions of accounts before aren't going to be able to like create, I don't know, accounts because it'll maybe be expensive, who knows. So if you guys do have a really cool name that you want to get in Hytale, leave it down in the comments if you want to. I don't want it to get sniped or anything, but you know how it is. Another really good benefit for pay to play is that Hypixel Studios gets the money that they deserve for making this awesome game. One, there's a catch to this. It's really good, but there is a catch. One is that they'll get the money right in the beginning of the game, but if it's just only a one-time purchase, then literally as time passes, they'll probably be getting less and less money because less and less people will buy the game upon like after the initial release. If the game is like $60, which I really hope it isn't, but if it's like maybe, let's go with 30. 30 is a good price range. So if it's $30, then maybe like, I don't know, the trailer has 50 million views, and 50 million people buy the game for like $30, which is a lot of money, by the way. But then after that, it'll just slowly dwindle down, and they'll get less and less money, and they'll probably have to rely on like server ranks to like support them, which is okay. But maybe if they had a free-to-play model, then and just had only ranks, then people would like have more money to spend on ranks instead of just the money they spent for buying the game. Another really big benefit is the removal of young and potentially really annoying players. This is not the case for everybody, and I do mean no disrespect at all, but some young players in games, like I'm sure there's a lot of young people who play Fortnite. Are they not annoying? I don't play Fortnite or anything, but I've heard things that the young players, like the 9-year-olds who just got the game for free because it's free, kind of go nuts, and if they're on like a Discord call with you, they just start screaming and everything, and it's not the best. Really is not the best, but who knows how it'll go. I'm not really too sure. Another big benefit for pay-to-play players is that we will avoid microtransactions. And by microtransactions, I mean buy this to unlock this, not pay to look cool and all that. So If Hytale is a one-time purchase, then I assume everything to come with the game, like maybe you get every single cosmetic item, and then you can maybe purchase for like limited edition ones, who knows. But if it is a one-time purchase, then you get everything bang right there, smack down in the middle, and it'll be great for everybody because everybody loves to have everything. You just have that sense of inclusion. And if it's not, if there still are microtransactions for just pay to look cool, I'll be okay with that. Alright guys, now to piss some of you off, we're going to go to the bad versions, or why pay-to-play is bad. So, one, it is a one-time purchase, which means less money for the game over time, which could be true and also cannot be true. Who knows, the game could just absolutely skyrocket and become the next Minecraft and just dominate every category, and they'll just they'll consistently get a constant flow of players, which will be really good, and the game will absolutely skyrocket. And another bad reason is that not everybody can afford it, which makes a lot of sense because some people don't have the greatest financial backing, or maybe they're not of the age to have be working and making money to pay for the game. So if might limit the initial amount of players if the game is pay to play, because people may want to save their money for something else, or they don't have the money or have to save up their money to buy the game. So if it is pay to play, there'll probably be less players, but it'll maybe be a more stable game as there's less cheaters in the game. Lastly, one more thing that I think could be bad about pay to play is that people could potentially be wasting their money. I don't think this is the case, but just in case, just throw this out here, it's hypothetically, but if Hytale is a flop, then maybe people would think that they wasted like $30 on the game or something. I'm not really too sure if that will be the case. I highly doubt it, considering how long this team has been developing the game. Now they have the backing of Riot Games, so they'll be even better than before, which is really hard to top, by the way. So yeah, I don't think this will be the thing, but I saw it, and I doubt this will ever be the case. So guys, that is going to wrap it up for this video. In my opinion, I really think Hytale should be free to... I'm just kidding. It should be pay to play. But I will be completely fine if they do have a free-to-play model that doesn't include microtransactions. I'm sure you'll all be fine with that too. If I had to guess, I would say Hytale would probably, if it were to be pay-to-play, it would probably be like 30 to 40 bucks Canadian. I think that's in the 20s in US, and I don't know, like in the 20s in European. So if you guys did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. Also subscribe to my second channel, which I literally just released today. So if you want to, I post everything that is not Hytale content on there, so like Brawl Stars, maybe Minecraft, who knows. So guys, I hope you did enjoy, and if you did, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.